Good everything. Today is Tuesday, the 13th of August 2024. It's about 2:40 in the afternoon. We're at 77 degrees and I am out here about to put some organza bags on my figs. So I noticed on Saturday when I was inspecting Berry Road that this Chicago hardy plant has started to put off fruit. So I am going to get these covered up. Now I don't know how big these figs are supposed to get, but I went with the 3x4 bags. So I'll keep you abreast of this situation and we'll go from there. Alright, got those taken care of, and we have a total of 4. I'm thinking that's going to be 1. That also might be 1. And possibly, I don't know if that's a leaf or that's a fruit, but we shall see. We'll keep an eye on it because I'd love to try some figs this season. Now, this is the goji berries, and I noticed that I have some fruiting here as well on several of these branches. I am definitely looking forward to some goji berries also. This what's it called here? York elderberry plant is useless, and it's going to be used, I guess, as a trellis until I decide on a different option. It is 2 p.m. and about 77 degrees. So these are 2 zucchinis and 2 squashes that I got out the bed. This patch here, it has 1 more zucchini. Not as big as the last 2. So that's going to be ready to be harvested. I noticed that some of my cantaloupes in this area, a few rotted ones. The acorn squash on this vine is also not viable. And I have some more squash in here that's not viable. I have a lot of baby cantaloupes. But at least now, some of the plants is dying back, so I could see clearly what's going on in here. Watermelons, the tendrils have not yet dried up, so I'm not picking those. I have some more acorn squash. And we're gonna let it be. It's been raining on and off here, so we're expecting some more rain this evening, and I'm sure by the time I come out here again on Friday, because it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, a lot of this stuff is going to be died back, and I should be able to hopefully pull up some more weeds. And the butternut squash continue to turn their traditional butternut color. So let's see what else I got harvested. One of my plants here has wilted since Friday. This is a sesame, and you can see the pods, so I'm gonna let them be. Hopefully the pods will dry out and I'll get a few seeds from them. I am going to harvest some cucumbers, some ground cherries, but this is my tomato harvest for the day. I got some green beans and some purple bush beans and some peppers. And at this stage in the game, I am just pulling tomatoes off of the vine and having them ripen on my counter. So like this one right here, I'm not gonna keep it on the vine, and you see it's not good, but good enough for the chickens. So let me get to harvesting some of these ground cherries and we'll come back. All right, so this is the ground cherries I managed to pick up off the ground today. These plants are loaded with ground cherries, so this is going to be an ongoing project. Not going to stay out here much longer. Tomatoes continue to be fruitful, so is the cucumbers. However, my sunflower has blooms on it. I even have a head on this one. It looks like it's infested with pests. Anyway, all right, y'all. It is now 8:40 p.m. Obviously, came out, put up the krakens, and changed the water in the duck's pool. And I am out here refilling buckets. Hopefully I get enough water to refill my tote. Anyway, as I was standing out here, I heard the piggies squealing. It looks like they're loading up either to bring new ones in or take old ones out. So where you see that bright light over there, that is the pig barn that we pass by when I go on my walks. So let's just listen to the sound of the night and enjoy. There's a nice breeze going on, y'all. Got the moon peeking his head out over there. Greenhouse view in the night. Got my mat finally put in place. And I am in the process of, not a good view obviously, working on putting these pavers down. Can't really see it. That's the only light I have in here so far. So yeah, let's see if we hear some sounds. You hear that? So the lights you see to the left and the right, that is my neighbors from this view. better go before I run into a skunk or something. All right, heading back inside. I really dislike this time of year because only a few weeks ago, it's now about 8:50, and we were as bright as day. Now here it is, 8:50, it's dark, which tells me we're getting ready for winter. Not so much my favorite time of year. Anyway, this is what the place looks like at night. It's supposed to rain, so looking forward to some rain. That being said, I'll catch you on the next one. But everything, it is Friday the 16th and it's about 11 a.m., 70 degrees. So I'm out here. Yesterday we got rain. Last night we got rain. This morning we got rain. But I figured I'd come out here and look at these cantaloupes. And I turned them over from the side that was on the ground. And there's a lot of insect damage. I don't know if any of these are gonna come through. This one here is already rotted. I'm gonna throw that to the chickens as a treat later. This one, insect damage. I have some more, some smaller ones. So I don't know how successful cantaloupe is gonna be this year, but we'll see. Then I am looking at my watermelon patch. I still have at least about 4 big ones in there. Might have me a salvageable acorn squash. I was looking at the acorn squash plant over there. And can you see how wilted the leaves are? So for as much rain as we got, I don't understand why the leaves would be this wilted. So, like I previously stated, I have a few blooms, see a few fruit going on here, but I don't know if it's gonna be viable either. So, like I said, I'm gonna just try acorn squash in this bed next year and see how successful we will be. Butternut, I have at least 3 or 4 in there that's ready to be harvested, but I think I'm gonna give them the weekend. Not expecting any rain this weekend, so yeah. I'm actually waiting for this grass to dry out so I can come out here and do a bit of mowing. And goji berries have started to put on some flowers now, so can't wait to see some red fruit on these. And Miss Diva, these are your sweet potatoes. Everybody's spilling out of the bed, and I planted 3 but only 2 survived. This one is the one with the 6 from Etsy, and compare the 6 to year 2. All right, it is now 6:30 p.m. and I am going to go and get some dinner. Managed to get the yard mowed as I stated previously. I think next week I'm going to work on these potato bags. As you can see, they are definitely dried up and shriveled up. So I think next week we're going to see what kind of potato harvest I got. Some of these peppers are ready to be harvested. So anyway, I trust you guys had a blessed week. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.